Thank y'all for being here because you could have been anywhere else on the internet, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Live from Los Angeles on the Rail to Rail, the 759 channel talks about the 7 key areas of life, 5 components to SMART goals, 9 components to the cheat code of manifestation. 7 key areas being mental, physical, spiritual, relational, social, career, financial. The 5 being SMART goals, the 5 components of SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And then lastly, the 9 principles of the cheat code to manifestation: vision, patience, passion, focus, action, belief, gratitude, confidence, and consistency. So, with that, as always, we're going to start the video off with some words of gratitude. So, here we go. We are so happy and grateful now that we woke up this morning, that we have breath in our bodies, that we are alive. We're so happy and grateful now for the nourishment we will receive today, for the hands that will prepare that nourishment, for the benefits that nourishment will contribute to our health. So happy and grateful now that we have good health, strength, knowledge, wisdom, beauty, keen discernment, patience, confidence, talent, skill, courage, leadership, youth, control, melanin, creativity, and competence. We are so happy and grateful that we are deserving of everything we desire and is flowing to us now. We are worthy of infinite abundance, and we are beacons of confidence, happiness, and success. We are loved, respected, supported, and admired. We are so happy and grateful now that we have shelter, transportation, resources, relationships, where we are, where we've been, what we've experienced, what we're accomplishing. So happy and grateful now for the money we have. So happy and grateful now that money comes to us in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. We're so happy and grateful now for the position we're in, for the position of power that we in, for the job that we have, for the school we attend, for the things we're learning, for the family, for the friends, and for the enemies or foes. Today is a great day. Today is going to be a great day. Great things will continue to happen to us. So with that, a quarter of the year is gone. Let's be real. A quarter of the year is gone, and I'm not sure if any of you all are setting goals, but are you tracking them? Where are you in comparison to where you hoped you would be right now in 2026? Is April 17th. I should have a package from eBay coming in today. But today is April the 17th, which means we're over a quarter of the year gone. And I say that because I talk about setting goals on this channel all the time. Setting goals, setting goals, setting goals. I just ran a mile, y'all. Yeah, fuck that. I just ran a mile, so that's why I'm sweating. I try to stay active. Again, the 7 key areas of life. And what I try to relay the message of is making sure that you focus on all 7 key areas, not just one. All right, bro. All right, come on. Hey, kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty, kitty. Come here.
I don't know you.
Yeah. Hi, buddy. Let's see the goes. Come on. Come on. Dang. I'm thinking about adopting this little cat because I have a girl cat and she's alone when I'm at work. So she needs a companion. But anyway, 25% of the year is gone. And a lot of people I know, I talk to them and I ask them what they accomplished. They ain't accomplished nothing. But the only reason they haven't accomplished anything is because they haven't set any goals to accomplish. And I talk about it all the time. 25% of the year is gone. You got to make these last 6.5 months now. Wait, where are we at? 6, 7, 8, 9. 12 minus 3 is 9. So you got to make these 8.5 months count. You have to make the rest of the year count, and it's 8.5 months left, which is kind of crazy because when you think about it, I remember it like it was just yesterday when the fires happened in 2025 at the beginning of the year in LA. I mean, it feels like it was just yesterday. But here we are, approaching the middle of 2026, and people still haven't set any goals. So it's not like they aren't accomplishing their goals. They just aren't setting goals to accomplish. So again, a quarter of the year is gone. 25% of the year is gone. And no, and most people don't even have goals that they're going after. It's kind of a sad situation when I think about it, but that's why I'm here. Welcome to the 759 channel where I remind you to set your goals, set your SMART goals, set your uh, 7 key areas of life and what you want, what goals you want in each 7 key area, in each area. Because what you don't want is for 2026 to be over and 2027 to be here. And you look back and you say, what did I do in 2026? And the answer is nothing. You don't want that. I'm telling you. You don't want to like get to the end of the year and then look back and regret not doing things. So what do you want to do this year? We still got 8.5 months left. 25% of the year is gone. What are you going to do with the rest of the 8.5 months that are left in this year? Got to make it count. You have to make it count. And by the way, don't forget to like this video and subscribe because what we're trying to do here is also, we have a goal. We're going to reach 500 subscribers by June. Yes, by June. We're almost there, baby. We are almost there. So, again, have you written down your goals? If so, tell yourself what goals you are prioritizing, which ones you're going to go after first. Be patient. Make sure you're passionate. Make sure you're focused, taking action. You believe this goal. You're grateful. You're confident within yourself that you can accomplish that goal. And then you're consistent with going after that goal. Why am I saying all this? Again, because 25% of the year is gone. Now, what are you going to do with the 8.5 months that are left in a year? You got to make it count. How do you make it count? Start measuring your goals. How close are you to accomplishing whatever goal you've set? How close are you? I'm extremely close to at least 4 of my goals. Mind you, I have about 10 this year. In each 7 key area of life, some of them only have one, some of them have more. But long story short, I am going after them. Beautiful birds. I'm jealous of the birds. But yeah, 25% of the year is gone, and we got to make the rest of the year count. So, do you have a paper? Do you have a journal? Do you have something on your wall? Do you have a vision board? Do you have any of these things where you can basically go and check and say almost every day or every week or at least every month where you look at this list and you say, these are the goals that I've set. Gonna make it count. Gonna make the rest of the year count. Let's do it. Most people don't. They don't have somewhere they can look at or go to and say, here are the goals that I want to accomplish. People be keeping it in their head. Go ahead, keep it in your head if you want to. Because we gotta start talking about saving money. We gotta start talking about building credit. You know, we gotta start talking about investing. We gotta start talking about all the things that you could possibly think about when it comes to finances. We gotta also talk about your, do you want to get promoted? Do you want to raise? Do you want to leave? Do you want to go to a different job? Like these are the things that I try to get people to think about when I'm on this channel. That's all it's about. 759. What about your physical health? What goals do you have physically? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to jog a mile? Do you want to hit 5 push-ups? Do you, you know what I mean? Like, do you want to start eating healthier? More salads, more greens, more leaves. But for whatever reason, the things I say fall on deaf ears. And I'm not talking about on this channel, I'm talking about in real life, the people I know. So I talk to them about certain things. Do they listen? No. It's only a few people. I would say one person actually, and that's my younger brother, my youngest brother. My youngest brother uh, is the only one who has really and truly taken my advice. And that's all that matters, to be real. If nobody else, at least my youngest brother. So with that, what we're gonna do is uh, talk about 759 one more time because 25% of the year is gone, and we have to make the rest of the year count. 8.5 months left. The 759. Here's the representation. As we are approaching the end of the rail to rail, if you can see those cars down there, I gotta end it before we get there. What's up, Takuts? How you doing? So the 7 represents the 7 key areas of life. That's mental, physical, spiritual, relational, social, career, and financial. It's the 7 key areas of life. The 5 represents the 5 components to SMART goals, being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And then lastly, the 9 components of the cheat code to manifestation, and that's vision, patience, passion, focus, action, belief, gratitude, confidence, and consistency. So I appreciate y'all being here as always. You know, we got to thank y'all for being here because you could have been anywhere else on the internet, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Live from Los Angeles on the Rail to Rail Trail, where we jog, where we bike, where we walk, where we talk. As always, beautiful people, we appreciate you being here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future content and because it helps out with the algorithm. Beautiful people, as always, until next time, peace.